So my bedroom is this is where the air conditioner is, and I wanted to talk to you guys today. And I thought it would be a good place to talk. We always seem to have a pretty good time talking in my room, kind of like the Beach Boys talk about in my room. And so yes, we are live. Yes, I am here. Yes, we are going to talk for how long. So you're gonna just have to bear with me as we get set up and announce the stream to all the different people out there. And I don't know if my tunnel bear is up. I think it is, but I'm not sure. I should check that, shouldn't I? Duh. Let's see. Going. Let me just see if, yes, I do see the tunnel bear screen is on. At least it looks like it is. So I still get notifications coming in, which is kind of sucky because it's like, what I mean by that is the notification system is unfortunately, let's see, let me get this thing on camera here. Hopefully, if you don't bear for some reason it's not, but at least I'm live, and let me share this out using my other phone. So basically, I covered something earlier today that got some people pretty upset, particularly the night people. And I wanted to try to explain this because I'm not trying to upset anybody. Really, I'm not. But what I'm trying to say, or what I tried to say, and did a terrible job saying it, is these programs, first of all, like Botter said, I agree with the Botter that there is a fear of disappointment. I think that needs to be kept in mind. That remember, please, guys, first of all, I am multiply disabled. Okay? I am multiply disabled. I cannot do certain things because of my eyesight or because of my hearing. And, this camera is getting all washed out. Damn. Oh, wait, actually, it's in black and white. I said it for black and white. Apparently. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Normal. I know. Okay, gotta get out of this game. That's how. Alright. So, anyway, to make a long story short, as I was, fortunately, I tried to explain something, and I did a terrible job. Okay? And that is one, it takes a lot of research to do these night shows and the day shows, and right now, given what's going on with the crazy world, the weather, and God knows what else, it is really hard to get it right. And I mentioned about the memberships, which is still a very, the memberships were a major way that we could keep a steady source of income coming in without basically nagging everybody to death with super chats. Because super chats are great, but the problem with them is that they're kind of like tips. And when you think about what a tip is, say for example you're a pizza delivery guy, your tip amounts can vary depending on the number of customers or order and you're delivering for. For example, if you're a driver for like Uber, Grubhub, Instacart, whatever. So, you get this rush into the, hey, think you're great, you came on time with my order, you showed that you helped me carry the groceries upstairs, and sometimes customers can't afford to tip, and so, yeah, they don't. It doesn't mean they're bad people. It just means that they can't tip you. So you get into that, and I'm showing up a link to my normal sources here. Yeah, I still would like to hear from some other people. So I'm going to add Sure Heat into this as well. And also, I'm going to... Craig is probably asleep, so I'll probably just let him know so you can watch this tomorrow morning. And, let's see. I still would like to hear from Sherry Jackson as well. I don't know where she is, but I'm going to send a link to her as well, to get started. So let's take a look and see what kind of comments we have. Right now we have 4 people watching. We have Matthew Pod says hello, and hello to you also. So, yeah, I just, hello to you also. So one of the things that Butter said in the Discord, I wanted to try to answer, because I thought it was kind of interesting. He says, if Michelle stops being so scared and fearful, we can get a good night show going. And I said, the fear factor is an interesting angle. I am not sure what I am fearful of. Disappointment is one thing I fear. I am sure there are other fears. Butter says, I don't know, Michelle. I just wish you weren't so fearful of the trolls. Have fun with the trolls. They play along and make fun of them back. Well, first of all, that's not normally a way I think, and because I always was raised a very different mentality. So trolling is something I don't have any training in because it was not a way I was raised. It's a completely different way of doing things than I'm used to. So trolls are just, in some ways, I was always told to respect everybody and be excellent to one another. And so that makes it kind of hard, if you're not used to this trolling thing, you're not going to embrace it. You're going to basically go, oh, well, you're just not going to embrace it. Does that make any sense? I mean, I'm not sure how to explain it other than that. But I do want to cover a few other things that were mentioned. Number one, the fact of the matter is, I want to give you guys good content. What I'm running into is, like some people said, is, could you walk in the woods? Could you walk in the woods and show us the woods? And like one person pointed out is, with Michelle's bad lane, would she be able to navigate walking in brush? I don't know, guys. I really don't know if I could. I might be able to. It might take my damn time. Slowly working through the shrubbery and whatever else. Maybe I can do it. But honestly, I don't know. I live in a small town. I'm a very quiet person. I know that majority of the people that do YouTube channels are in areas or the kind of people that are self-motivated and can create big projects and do successful things on their own. I watch plenty of channels, like for example, Kasaji Electric, where he's working with the vacuum tube computer he's building, or with the Centurion mini computer, or the other channels like BigClive.com, where he is taking apart electronic devices. And then those other channels I see on YouTube, where they have a huge social network of people, and it covers a large variety of ways. Now, that's one of the reasons why I think the tarot readings may actually be a tool, because the tarot reading um, is going to make it possible for me to reach out to more people, and that's going to be something to consider, is that reaching out to more people and sharing things. I love sharing. I love talking to the public. But when it comes to the trolls, I'm not sure what to do with trolls. Because it's just something I never really gave it much thought of. You know, like, what do you do with trolls? It's just not something I normally think about. But I can see I gotta fix my hair. Hang on over my ears here. Here. I'm just not good at that. I'm just not good at that. That doesn't mean I don't want to do it, though. I'm just not sure where to start. So I didn't even think I was going to come on tonight. I just was going to kind of just go to sleep. And that was what I was going to do. But I decided to come on. Anyway, how you doing, John Heyman? Because I had the air conditioner on and it wasn't too hot. And I had 2 cell phones with me. And I figured, just do a quick video from the bedroom. And so that's why I'm here in the bedroom doing a video, because the air conditioner's on and we can talk a little bit and talk about some things that I unintentionally got a lot of people upset about. It's in the kitchen. It's working on the computer in the kitchen. And then soon he's going to be tumbling onto his couch, and so that's the other reason I came in here, was because by 10 o'clock at night, if I'm not in here, because it is hot, he's going to want to tumble in here, and he's going to want to take the bed. So basically, it's first come, first serve. So which means that, in that case, I'm going to end up basically laying next to a big giant space heater. And so I figured, well, if I'm going to be here, might as well do something to clarify what I said at McDonald's, because I think there was a lot of people that got pretty upset. And this bed, this sheet is actually, this fitted sheet is actually too small for this bed. Westy's on the other side of the bed here, so I don't want to kick him off it. And Westy's in here too. So I just, I'm sorry if some of the guys didn't understand that there was a couple things I'm trying to do with the channel at one time. First of all, it is cooler at night, yes. But look what time it is. It's 12:19 Eastern time. Now, at 12:19 Eastern time, if you do a 2-hour show, it's going to be in this room. It wouldn't be in the other room. It would be in here. Because it would be sleeping at this point. Or would get ready to go sleeping. Okay? Now, on the other hand, if we want to do a show outside, and I'm out there on the porch at 12:19 in the morning, I come in the bedroom and he's going to be on my bed snoring away over there. So that's the reason why I try to understand what is the best solution to work that out. That's where the night thing has to work around Ed and his project and his goals, because they're different than mine. Can Ed do a show? I asked him if he wanted to do a show tonight, and he said he wasn't interested in doing one tonight. He's got that computer in the kitchen that he could do a show from, but I don't know if he wants to do a show. I can't force him to do a show. Okay? I can't force it. And if he does a show, that's great. If he doesn't, well, that's the way it is. So, right. So, we got 6 people watching. This is an interesting point of the thing about, I mentioned about fear of disappointment. However, since this show is so late at night, 6 people, I guess, in some ways are successful, because you got 6 people coming in to watch the stream that wasn't even planned. It was just basically a spur of the moment thing. Is, what do you really want? Why are you fearful? I'm fearful that I can't keep you guys entertained enough. I'm fearful that I can't keep you guys interested enough. I'm afraid that I'm going to be a failure to you, because I'm not going to be able to reach out to you and speak out to you and do the right thing. That makes any sense, right? I mean, if you're afraid you're going to make mistakes. Do I wear the ears to bed? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I sleep with these ears. I sleep with these ears. I wear them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The only time I take them off is when I take a bath, and that's because the glue otherwise will come off anyway. So I take them off when I take a bath. And playlist 14. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make any heads or tails about that. But I don't really play music on my channel because of the copyrights. And that's something else that some people have said that they wish I would do, is play music and loosen up. The problem is that YouTube really doesn't give you a lot of leeway for monetized to loosen up. If you think about what monetization is, it's basically like wearing a ball and chain. Because now, yeah, they're paying you, but you're still obligated by legal responsibilities. And so you're not going to have the freedom that you would have if you were not monetized. Or you can go ahead and throw up music and somebody say, okay, I'm going to play this album by the Beatles. And then even if it says, the only worst that happens is that says your stream is blocked worldwide. And then you have to go ahead and delete the stream or delete the music. Well, at least when I do it on Twitch, I don't have that problem. So Twitch is good for that, for the music. As I can play music on Twitch and I don't have a problem. But this is a question that every single YouTuber is deal with. Tell you what, let's take a look around the house, since this might be a good chance to show you guys around the house here. Okay? So let me switch this camera around here. Let's see. This is my bedroom. There's the air conditioner. This is the my dresser, and this is my old lamp from elementary school. Originally, as I said, used to have a dimmer on it. We took the dimmer out of it from the American Printing House for the blind, because these bulbs were using CFLs, and they don't work with dimmers very well. There's the cat. I can't see Rusty over there too well, but he wants to go outside, so. This is Ed's sleeping area over here. Okay. Right now he's in the kitchen. And this is the room where it all happens every morning. That's my 2009 Mac Pro, keyboard, trackball, wall mount camera, the phone box that we used to use for shows. There's Ed. People want to know when you're going to do a live show, Ed.
I don't know, probably sometime this month.
Yeah, because people like Glitch were wondering, because she was like saying is she'd like to see you do a live show sometime soon. And of course, John Heyman says hi. 1776. So this is the kitchen. Don't forget to watch your hot dogs at. I know it's a chaotic mess in here. It just is. It's just the nature of the kitchen. So it looks deep in thought. Well, right now he's actually enjoying himself, at least it looks like. Oh yeah, you did close the door to the porch, okay. So anyway, this is the, let's see. Too bad I don't have any way of turning the camera lens on. Let me take that. This is the camera that faces out to the street. Right now, obviously, there's a fan in the way. And no, it's not asking for an autograph. Alright. And this is Ed's other computer over here. As I said, this is where Ed sleeps. Everybody asks about my bathroom. Honestly, it's not really much to see. It's just a small, narrow. It's not much bigger than a motorhome bathroom, actually. It's got a sink. Got your cast iron tub down there. Those have got non-strip material on the bottom so they don't skid. Same thing with the towel underneath that towel there. Those are my socks. I gotta have to take those off the line. And what else? Just pretty much it. It's just a small little room. Of course, this is my turntable, which was a major feature of Silvermoon radio. It's getting dusty again. I haven't played records in a while. But until it gets cool, it's going to be hard to play records in here. So, oh yeah, over there, that's a big hunkin' 32-inch flat screen TV. Along with its medications are in the front of it. So let's just give it back to me. So there you have a little bit of my home. Okay, that's all the way home. There really isn't much to see. I got it. Says, imagine how many well, autographs. No, I don't, but I probably would give them for free. Have you ever considered making and selling? No. So anyway, the weather forecast for the next few days is going to be, kind of cooling down a bit. Very little, but. So people ask me about the night gown. Tiger Kid gave me. That's right here. And yes, I do sleep with it. Lately, I've been sleeping with this one because the other one is less torn up than this one. I mean, no, this one's less torn up. But this is the nightgown Tiger Kid gave me. So we've been using that one. Because the other nightgown, I do switch into it sometimes because it's like an old, comfortable old shoe, even though it's battered. It's like, it's long overdue for replacement. It's got ribs, it's got tears. I've had this thing for about, 13 years, I think? So this has been around a long time. Oops. Couldn't see crap, I had to cover it. Oh well, you didn't miss much. Just got me out of luck. How can you drop your rock clock on the floor? I don't know. I just did. Oh, there it is. I think it's inside batteries, Captain. Yeah. I think they're dead, Jim. Either that or your alarm clock is dead. Yeah, I think the batteries are shot. Oh well. I'll have to replace them tomorrow. They're not leaking or anything, but they're, let me just test it. There's the batteries and see if. Michelle, they're different size batteries. Are they? I think so. Oh. Oh yeah. Let me go with my multitester. And I'll see if those batteries are dead. I think they are, but. batteries die? Or did the clock finally stop working when it fell? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the batteries. Now I have, these batteries last a long time in this clock. So it is theoretically possible that the batteries have finally called it quits. So I'm going to test that. So. .5, 1, 2. Alright, so that battery's good. .506. Okay, so the battery's not the problem. So what we gotta do is assume that there's a loose connection inside this. It may have worked loose. No corrosion in there. So I'll just have to work on this clock later on. Now, if I can get the talker to work, which that's why I said it, anyway. We'll just have to take it apart, see if I can find out what it is later. Right now it's kind of hard to do it when in an area where I don't have a table to sit at. So we know that batteries show voltage. My multimeter back in my box. And so this is Lee by Savannah. How you doing, Savannah? Yeah, anyway, so we'll work on the thing in a little bit. Those rat fakes. Oh. Let's see why it was deleted. Okay. Well, it's too bad that you feel that way. So, yeah, so I'm kind of curious what is, because the way these clocks are made anyway, they're basically is, I've taken it apart once before to fix the foil on the bottom of the keys. It's, easy enough to fix it. Jada D. You know what? You know what? Maybe we'll take it apart. kind of turned it into an InstantBeatLive.com episode. Now, we already know that, I wouldn't be surprised if it's something simple as a wire came off the battery contacts in the bottom. So in that case, I need to fire up the pokers and actually solder the wire back in place. It'll probably be easier to do that in the morning than to do it now, because I can then do it in the kitchen table, or I can do it in the, whoa, alright, I got it. Just trying to get this thing set up here. Shut up. What the only reading I do is electronics. Yeah. So, So, I'm curious to see or maybe if I get it working, I could get me screwdrivers, we can go take it out to the porch, take it apart, and then I can find out which connection broke. Most likely, it probably was the, power feed, since the clock is totally dead. So anyway, I don't really have much more to say, except is that, you know, I suppose I have to be honest, my curiosity is getting the best of me. Wondering what is come loose on that clock. Not the LCD display, because the talking system will still work, you would love that. I don't think you can see that here, because we don't even have a stereo, we don't even have music, we don't have anything. It's already starting to rain, too. Some of these people, you want to know why I get so fearful of some of these people? Some of you people are just nasty. You're just out of touch with everything. So, alright guys, listen, here's the story. You guys are starting to say bullshit. I don't like that. And so, I'm going to get ready to end the show for now, because first of all, one, I don't have enough to say. Number two, you guys are starting to get nasty. So, well, guys, like I said, there's just some people out here who are just trying to basically, it's like a bunch of flaming assholes. I don't know why they are. Really kind of stupid. And you wonder why I get so angry with some of the live streams. Well, that's why. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go work on that clock and see if I can find out what went awry in it. Because the batteries are good. And so I'm going to go ahead and take the clock apart. I took it apart one time long ago to fix the buttons on it. It's a clock from the 1990s. It's as I said, I fixed it before. And so I can tell you. But before I go, don't forget we do have a morning show in the morning at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. So right now, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go work on that clock, and I'll talk to you later on. Stay out of trouble, guys, and I'll see you real soon, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.